Hey, what's up guys, Rev here. So today's topic was a heavily requested one. Unfortunately, yesterday, the official Discord server for Little Witch Nobeta was shut down. In fact, members of that server were issued direct warnings from Discord, and even some members were given multiple warnings on their accounts for simply lurking in this server. Now, before we get into the details of that story, I have some good news to share. So our friends at Advanced GG are having a very big Black Friday sale, and I wanted to share some of the details with you guys. So included in this is a buy one, get one free offer when it comes to their jars, whether that's their energy supplements or their hydration supplements. All of that is buy one, get one free. In addition to that, we have some free and discounted shakers, including some limited edition ones, a mystery bag filled with gifts, and free shipping for any orders over $100. And as always, you can use the code REV to receive 10% off your purchase. And for clarity's sake, the only thing that's excluded from that 10% REV code are the BOGO jars. But whether you want to use the 10% code for the remaining items of this Black Friday sale, you can also use that 10% code for virtually any other item offered on their site. So once again, thanks to Advanced GG for this sale, and this is a great opportunity to try out their products or to restock if you're already a customer. Now, getting into today's topic, we're going to be discussing Little Witch Nobeta. Now, a lot of people associate them with their official English Twitter account, and the reason they do that is because, well, this account is based, to say the least, okay? I think they're even more based than the developers of Azur Lane or the developer of the Coffin of Andy and Lele, because they really put it all out there, okay? They know their target audience and they cater to them. I mean, here's just the safe for work version of sorts of things you can see on their official Twitter account. Like, they know that a great portion of their community are lolicons, and this is just a safe for work version of that. They are directly catering to that audience, and they typically tweet out artwork that is just straight up lolicon hentai, okay? Like that or not, they know that their fan base does, so they cater to that. And this game is very well received. You can see the ratings on places like Steam, and again, knowing their target audience, you can just see this section of tags here, cute and funny. Definitely not a coincidence, by the way. But this game has sold over 200,000 copies worldwide since 2020. It's become definitely a cult classic within the anime community, and a lot of people really enjoy this franchise and the community that comes with it. And to clarify, despite all these jokes about lolicon and all these lewd artwork and things, the game itself is very benign when it comes to fan service. In fact, it is rated T for teen. Like, this is not some ecchi, eroge, like crazy game. It's just a T for teen rated game. However, yesterday when I was streaming live on Twitch, I had plenty of people coming into my chat and telling me, whoa, Rev, did you hear the news about the Little Witch Nobeta Discord server? And I had plenty of people tagging me in tweets when I got off of my stream and DMs as well. A lot of people really wanted to make sure that I saw these developments. And here's a good tweet highlighting what's going on from Kuririnji. It's captioned, MFs nuked the Little Witch Nobeta Discord and gave everyone on it a warning. This is a pretty big deal. You can see this tweet got a lot of attention, and people were upset about what's happening for a lot of reasons. But first, let's look at some of these examples of people reporting that the server had gotten shut down. So this user said, Discord put a warning on my account because I occasionally lurked on the Little Witch Nobeta server, a server for people who are fans of the game. I never posted, just occasionally lurked. I don't even have words for this. What a joke of a platform. So it seems clear from this account and many others that you were given this warning, this label onto your account for simply existing on the server. Even if you were just a lurker who didn't post anything, you were punished alongside every other member of that server, which is a pretty crazy thing to do, especially when you already know we're going to be talking about fictional content that was posted onto this server. But here's another user saying, the Nobeta server is dead. Discord and its hypocrisies as dandy as ever, I see. And then tagging the staff saying, the dream is dead, but I'll bear this scar with pride. I know it's not your fault. And we'll get into the hypocrisy of this decision soon enough. But here's another user saying, we getting banned, bros. They hate Nobeta Discord so much, they double warned us. Yes, some users were getting double warnings for existing on this server. Now, what is that warning? Let's take a look at one of these messages being sent to members of this former server. So it says, "Hello. Discord is focused on maintaining a safe and secure environment for our users and their communities. Your account has been issued a warning for involvement with the server, Little Witch Nobeta, that was removed for violating our community guidelines or terms of service. The server was removed for allowing or hosting content that depicted nude or sexualized children in illustrations or digitally altered media. Discord has a zero tolerance policy for the sexualization of children." So obviously what they're referring to in this language is lolicon. They are equating fictional content like lolicon to real life child abuse material. CSEM, whatever label you attach it, they are saying they are treated the same on Discord, which is obviously quite a stretch to do, and it is something that they are very aggressive about, okay? Discord has made it very clear for many years that they will actively nuke your server and punish users who are posting lolicon. They seem to have a zero tolerance policy for this stuff, and they don't even seem to understand what lolly is in the first place, but they lump all that stuff in with material abusing real children, and they treat it the exact same. In fact, many people claim they clamp down harder on lolicon stuff than they do material abusing real children. But nonetheless, this is something a lot of people have pointed out, these hypocrisies of decisions like this. This user replying to the main thread said, "That warning is rich, considering who runs Discord. Didn't they get caught with zoo files?" Now, there have been people who are associated with Discord itself, as well as many different users and servers who have been caught with zoophile related material. And if you don't know what that is the real life abuse of animals. And there are entire rings hosted on Discord, and many people, this is a very wide held opinion, and that is that Discord has really dragged their feet when it comes to taking down communities and content like that. And yet, as we see, they are clamping down and very swiftly reacting to servers posting lolicon when it comes to real-life abuse of animals. They seem to have a great level of hesitancy, and it seems way too rampant in terms of existence to really be properly taken care of by the Discord staff. It seems like either they're grossly negligent when it comes to things like zoophile content, or they're actively looking the other way, which is just as concerning. But other people have pointed out some other hypocrisy. This user saying, "Remember guys, Discord counts Little Witch Nobeta as CSEM, but didn't count cub porn as reportable for a while." And this is something that was an ongoing war for years, where Discord on record in replies like this stated publicly that cub porn was not a violation of their terms or guidelines. And for those who don't know, cub is basically the furry equivalent of lolicon. Okay, so people back then were saying, well, hey, if you're already banning lolicon, you have a very firm stance against that. Why not cub stuff as well? That's just the logical comparison and parallel within that community. But Discord for a long time said no, and that stuff was okay. And it's like, well, that's obvious hypocrisy. And it's like, we see this on Twitter all the time with furries who are into that sort of cub stuff, going out and trying to morally grandstand against lolicon, not realizing those two things are parallels of each other. But moving on, here's another comment from Kenny Sue saying, "This is rich coming from Discord, whose efforts to go against the sexualization of children apparently excludes dealing with the rampant and blatant grooming problem happening on their platform." Now, it is not a secret that Discord has a huge problem with grooming being hosted on their platform. There are endless servers that are dedicated solely to preying on real children, and it seems like Discord does just about anything other than take them down, and it seems like they drag their feet and look the other way when real-life children are being abused countlessly on their platform. But again, the irony of that is that they will clamp down on things like lolicon in a server like Little Witch Nobeta with zero hesitancy, and they will clamp down hard and quick with their decisions. And it's really just blatant hypocrisy, but I think you guys understand that at this point. And really at this point, like, you will scare a Discord moderator if you show them a copy of this T for Teen rated game. And it's just really frustrating to see this happen to their server. It seems like a community that's not causing problems. And again, this is all over fictional content. And Discord just really has their priorities out of whack. And again, to make it clear, this is not a new thing with Discord, by the way. They've had this clampdown on Lolicon for a long time, but people are continuing to point out the hypocrisy of how they apply that against that type of fictional content versus other fictional content and material abusing real-life children and animals. And to close out this video, I want to say one final thing here. It appears that the Little Witch Nobeta staff on the English account has posted a link to a new Discord server, and I would highly recommend that you don't join that yet, because it appears that the people who run that might be some boomers, okay? Maybe they don't understand how Discord works. I understand, but they don't have like the proper setup and security in place right now. So the server is getting hate rated, and also people are going in there and fed posting and doing things like that with the hopes of getting the new server taken down as well. And if you're a member of that, you might get hit with another warning on your account. You might put your account at risk. So I highly recommend just holding off for a second and waiting until this server gets itself figured out before joining. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. And yeah, the second time I recorded this whole video with my microphone muted. So maybe I'm a bit of a boomer too, but it happens sometimes. Now my voice just sounds like it's running dead. But that is the video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please share all of your thoughts about today's topics in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys next time.